Look at yourself in the mirror. Do you see yourself much clearer? The reflection paints a picture of something bigger. A painting painted a picture of something you've done sinister. Your past is something you've been to keep in the past. So why is it so hard to hide something so bad? They're gonna know once and for all, so stop acting like you've done nothing wrong. Cause they'll know, they've got a hunch, a potential new story for them to munch. Wearing this mask forever isn't gonna free you, because whether you like it or not, they're gonna see you. So maybe suck it up and take responsibility, and face your accountability, and realize the wrongs you've done to the best of your ability. Once that's done, you can be free. Maybe they'll accept you despite your crimes and treat you less like an enemy and more like a friend. Isn't that what you want? Don't you want acceptance to be the last ingredient for your recipe? Well then, face the boom. Face the lies, face the cries, face the faces that's been stained by your name. Heal the reputation, but once you heal it, you can really feel it. For when you heal it, you can really feel it. For when you heal it, you can really feel it. Every night when you fall asleep, the scenario plays over and over inside your head while you're in your bed. The feelings are crushing, you feel better off dead. The situation was messy and everything felt dizzy, and when the cop sirens blared, you've never been this scared. And when everyone arrived, they look at what you've done, but you've already had run away from the problems, away from the painful memories, away from the scene of your nightmares, the scene of what you've done. You're lucky they didn't find you, or else you could have been the one to face the pain, face the lies, face the cries, face the faces that are stained by your name. Heal your reputation, but when you heal it, you can really feel it. For when you heal it, you can really feel it. For when you heal it, you can really boom. Face the lies, face the cries, face the faces that are stained by your name. Heal your reputation, but when you heal it, you can really feel it. For when you heal it, you can really feel it. For when you heal it, you can really feel it. For when you heal it, you can really feel it. For when you heal it, you can really feel it. For when you heal it, you can really feel it. For when you heal it, you can really feel it. Kids again, their rowdiness making it turn a kid on discipline and punishments. These parents aren't doing enough for their sons' misbehavings. We see it, they do not. The parents warrant this permanent record that's blazing hot. The kids are running around with weapons, one that can put a hole through your head. And if you're not watching your kids, hey, don't come crying to me if you wind up dead. They're kicking and screaming and driving the teachers off the walls and making them leave and walk in front of cars. What do we do with these awful kids? Juvie doesn't seem to help, not even their profanity can be rid. And everything's a calamity here in this hell we call a town, for we have some of the very worst children around. What's up with this bad behavior? Children shouldn't be this much up chore. Screaming 24/7, kicking 24/7, shooting 24/7. All the 11-year-olds are vandalizing 24/7. Disrespecting the cops, getting 4 people shot, or whatever shall we do when times get hard? Oh, what's up with this bad behavior? Bad behavior. 1 day turns to 2 weeks, 2 weeks turn 8 weeks, 8 weeks turn a full-on year. All the people continue to be terrorized and filled with fear. Would they be next? Would they be beat next? Would they die next? Would they be killed next? As one by one drop, there's no one else but the rest. Take your tears and save it for the funeral. Take your tears and save it for the children who will make sure that your final days are treacherous, with their routines and actions being dangerous. So just sit back and enjoy the show. The structure is barely there, but it doesn't matter. These children are just having fun. Fun with guns and the cruelty to hurt someone. What's up with this bad behavior? Children shouldn't be this much up chore. Screaming 24/7, kicking 24/7, shooting 24/7. All the 11-year-olds are analyzing 24/7. Disrespecting the cops, getting poor people shot, or whatever shall we do when times get hard? Oh, what's up with this bad behavior? Bad behavior. Working on some personal things, trying to make amends to some bends in yourself, your flawed self, fixing instead of just putting it on the shelf. Listen, man, I feel you. I know what you've been through. This world's a rough place, and it'll scar your face with these memories of who you were in yesteryear. These memories of who you were in yesteryear. Through your trials and tribulations, through your countless attempts of giving up, through all the times you almost found yourself in a rut. When people see you with a smile, I know it's all just a facade. And when they ask you how you're feeling, you continue smiling and then nod. Nod all the scars away, nod all the bruises away. You became a new person, different from yesterday, and more different from yesteryear. And more different from yesteryear. Yesteryear you were problematic. Yesteryear you were so dramatic. Yesteryear you were silently crying. Yesteryear you felt as if you were dying. But the people ahead never knew. Will they ever really know? You blocked away the days when you felt so little. Peel back the past and look it in the eyes. Can't you see what lies beneath it? Yourself in yesteryear. The slappy, crappy yourself in yesteryear. Look how much you've grown. Can't you see it? You wanted to be better, now you can be it. No matter how much you seem to fall, you got back up with some help, like an epilogue to the end of your journey. This journey being no longer the bad guy, no longer the bad guy who lied, no longer the bad guy who made people cry, no longer the bad guy who tainted people's lives. You're a better person, cheer up, but in order to embrace that, wake up. Yesteryear were problematic. Yesteryear were so dramatic. Yesteryear were silently crying. Yesteryear you felt like as if you were dying, but the people ahead never knew. Will they ever know? You walked away the days when you felt so little. Don't you miss when your life was anonymous and not everyone bugged in on your business? Man, I also miss those times, and I wish I could bring them back to clear this mess. Snapping photographs at every single minute and hour as soon as someone is seen coming out of their limo wearing a tuxedo. The times are swell now, maybe a little too much. The paparazzi zipping everywhere, there's no time to crunch. When will there be a day when they finally take a break from the snooping around and spread news that's fake? Think of the families that are being bombarded with pesky fleas, but the only thing running through the fleas' heads are the next news story. Call some exterminators, these pests are being nuisances, and they're here and there, they're everywhere. It's near impossible to find their origins.
The headlines return with disturbing titles and incriminating pictures and frames. Oh, how do you survive in the press? Oh, how do you survive in the press?
No matter how hard you try, you can never run away from them. No matter how hard you try, you can never run away from them.
The headlines return with disturbing titles and incriminating pictures and frames. Oh, how do you survive in the press? Oh, how do you survive in the press? The headlines return with disturbing titles and incriminating pictures and frames. Oh, how do you survive in the press? Oh, how do you survive in the press?
I don't remember the last time I felt alone. Feel as if I'm being watched for a second when I fall. Get it away from me, don't wanna keep on living this horrid life. This horrid life. Don't let it touch me. Please let me go from this horrid life. From this horrid life. Loves so blind, so close the seams where they could see through them. This isn't what I have planned. For the blind's been both open, now I've seen them. Oh, how I felt like I should have ran. Get it away from me, don't wanna keep on living this horrid life. This horrid life. Don't let it touch me. Please let me go from this horrid life. From this horrid life. Please save my life. I'm begging you, please save my life. Don't let them know the monster I've become. Please save my life. I'm begging you, please save my life. Don't let them know the monster I've become. Please save my life. I'm begging you, please save my life. Don't let them know the monster I've become. Please save my life. I'm begging you, please save my life. Don't let them know the monster I've become. Please let me go from this horrid life. From this horrid life. From this horrid life. From this Someone like someone something. Now everyone's at this junction, they're there talking. Feast your ears on this word of mouth. They're all what they talk about because of some fumbling. How could someone do such a thing? Everyone there screams as the culprit enters the scene. How could you do such a thing? You blew it, and now you'll see how everyone's feeling. Here in this grand old park, you can see everyone stop doing what they're doing so they can move on to booing. You can hear the record stop and all the convos drop. How could you do it? How could you have really blew it? Da 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 da. You face your fears now, what you're now clowned, and everyone here is freaking gasping. But you can see the tomatoes ahead, they're coming in hot, and your vision gets blurry and you distinctively can taste rot. The sounds smudge together and bubble as they call out your name, and your confidence begins to fade. When will this disaster stop? Not until all the names they yell at you finally get overused. Here in this grand old park, you can see everyone stop doing what they're doing so they can move on to booing. You can hear the record stop and all the convos drop. How could you do it? How could you have really blew it? Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Brought you in for a therapy session. We're going to make you look into your past head on. You might feel strong emotions as you venture this deep into your mind, but afterwards you will feel much, much better. Before we start, we need to ask you some questions. After the questions, you may start your therapy. Alright, first one. When did you start feeling this anxiety? Since last year? Okay. Let's go to question 2. Have you been taking any anxiety medications in the last year? No? Okay. We're almost done. How many panic attacks do you feel each day? 3? Okay. Last question. Have you been having hallucinations? Yes? Okay. Now that the questions have been done, we can start the session. Are you ready? Alright.
Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 While your eyes are closed, think of the time it happened. Think of the time down in Manhattan. It was a blur, a quick snip of a second. But once you processed it, it was all connected. When the vehicle hit, could you hear the damage? Was there more in their body or your consciousness? You don't know, but if you had to guess, it's your mind's fault you're in this mess. After the crash occurred, did you see people's faces? They were shocked and in horror. Did you see it? There you were, crying, your heart racing, and something in your mind just ticked. The lack of break made you break your dignity, and ever since then you haven't rid the feeling of disgust, shock, dread. It was really a pain for your head. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 I could feel your heart beating so very fast. Don't worry, this is all part of the process. This is all part of the therapy. So you don't need to worry and ask. Now, back to the scene. Here's the cop sirens. Remember, in this moment, you were not piloting. Your heart rate increases with your breath. The sirens would have made you deaf. This is the moment your brain goes into fight or flight mode. The best thing to do is to relax and take it slow. That's not what you did. Then what did you do? You started hyperventilating, bouncing off the ceiling, then you fainted. Now the cops had brought you in. Said you committed a deadly sin. You're now locked up in jail. And the only reason you're out is because of bail.
Now the cops have brought you in. Said you committed a deadly sin. You're now locked up in jail. And the only reason you're out is because of bail. Now the cops have brought you in. Said you committed a deadly sin. You're now locked up in jail. And the only reason you're out is because of bail. Now the cops have brought you in. Said you committed a deadly sin. You're now locked up in jail. And the only reason you're out is because of bail.
Look at yourself. Are you proud of it, or are you ashamed? Because so am I. This is what you see in my eyes. My hope and spark for the world just died. Everyone hates you and wants you to suffer, the consequences of which are dire. Our thoughts were of execution, but we've got something better we acquired. A brand new island just for you to live on alone and die alone. It isn't very high demand, so don't feel blue. It is all for you.
Look at the shiny new misfit island just for you. And you can die there don't complain and start sailing away into the ocean blue. Because you've got this shiny new misfit island just for you.
Aren't you excited to board the plane? Aren't you excited for everyone to erase your name? Aren't you excited for everyone to skip your funeral? I'm most excited for when you're all alone. You can make friends with your imagination if only you had it left to think some up with. For your brain wouldn't be able to think with all the insanity in your cranium. You couldn't fill the void like a stadium, for that would be hard with you, worse than any of them. So have fun on your island, struggle to make friends. If starvation doesn't take your life, the loneliness will definitely make it end. For if starvation doesn't take your life, the loneliness will definitely make it end.
Look at the shiny new misfit island just for you. And you can die there, cold and alone. With you, so don't complain, start sailing away into the ocean blue. Because you've got this shiny new misfit island just for you. Look at yourself. You're a monster, and no one will love you.